Hey guys, welcome to Tabletop Baseball Plus. We are on to game number 14 in the Sammy Sosa replay from June of 1998. As I get things a little more situated here. Sometimes it looks a little different on the camera than on the actual video. It's kind of weird, but I think everything's in the picture now. So let's look at the lineups. We're playing the Brewers again in Chicago, game 2 of the series. Milwaukee did win this game 11-2, so pretty much a blowout victory for the Brewers. And they're going to go with, I think, basically the same lineup as the last game. Second base is Vina leading off. Third base, Cirillo. Right field, Burnitz. First base, Jaha. Left field, Nilsson. Center field, Grissom. Shortstop, Valentin. Catcher, Hughes. And starting pitching is David Woodall. And he is a left-hander and a 4. So for the Cubs, a little different look here. They got Manny Alexander leading off, playing third. Then Morandini at second. Sosa's in right. He is 21 for 60 in the replay. 5 home runs. First base, Grace. Shortstop, Blauser. Left field, Majewski. Center field, Hernandez. Catcher, Service. And pitcher is Traxel. And Traxel's a right-hander and a 7. So let's get things going here. Fernando Vina stepping in. And a 24-13 struck him out. 1 batter, 1 strikeout for Steve Traxel. Cirillo, 64 and a walk. So strikeout, now a walk. And Traxel does not have a Z. Brings up Burnitz. The big lefty, 65-35. It's going to be a foul out to the catcher. And 2 down. Cirillo at first. John Jaha, 16, a 28. So grounds out to short. That ends the first. Cubbies are fielding 2, which is something a little different. Usually they're fielding 3. Brewers are fielding 3. So Manny Alexander against the left-hander Brad Woodall. And a 51's a 9 on a 5. It's going to be a single. Maybe that's why he's in the leadoff spot. So Alexander aboard. Brings up Morandini. How about a little hit and run action? 13's a 14, and that's probably a strike 1. Let's try it again. 33 is 7. Single, runner to third. Cubbies in business, first and third. Nobody out for Sammy Sosa. There it is, a 3-run shot, 66, a 1. He's got the double ones at 33, 66, and 11. And that's home run number 6 for Sammy in the replay. It's a 3-run shot. 3 batters, 3 runs for the Cubs. Just put him up above his name there. No room. So 3-0 Cubs. Base is clear now. Mark Grace. And Grace, a rare strikeout. Out number 1. Blauser, 25. 25's a 39. Strike 1. 44. And 8 on he's a +4 versus lefties. So that's going to definitely be a single. Trying to start things back up here. Majewski. And it probably should have hit and run there, but it's going to be a fly out to center. For 2 down, here's Jose Hernandez. And he strikes out. So Woodall settles down a little bit. 2 strikeouts. But the 3-run shot by Sammy Sosa gives the Cubs a 3-0 lead We'll go to the second. Nilsson flies out to center field. Trying to get the glare off the card there. 35-13 for Grissom. So not good. Not a good result on that 35. Valentine, 51-14. Walk. Brings up Hughes, the catcher, 2 down. Valentine at first. And Hughes will fly out to left field. Caught by Majewski. Bottom of the second. Scott Service, 25. A 9. +7 versus lefties. That's a single all day. Brings up Traxel. He's going to bunt. 12-25. Sacrifice 25 is a double play pop-up bunt. 1-1-3. Double play. So Traxel not happy with himself there. Brings up Alexander, 0-66. And a 43 is a 6. And that is a... He is a -1, so a 6 on a 5. Let's make sure that's not a home run. It's not. It's a double. Single now, double for Alexander. Brings up Morandini. 1 for 1. Singled his first time up. 10. 10 on a 12, though. -8 versus lefties. 10 on a 12, though, is going to be a single runner to third. So he does not score, even with 2 outs. And that brings up Sammy again with runners at first, with 2 runners on, first and third. And a 41, 24. So it could be what is that, a pop-up? Let's call it a, it's a 4-3. 4-3 ground out. So the Cubs come up empty, leave a couple stranded. Top of the third. For Vina, 55 is an 8. 8 on an 8. And that's going to be, it's Woodall, the pitcher. Woodall singles. He has an 8 on 55, and he's still an 8 on an 8. So single for Woodall brings up Vina. 62-22. Hit by pitch unless he's an HB0, which he is not. So hit by pitch. That puts runners at first and second with Jeff Cirillo up. 14 home runs back in 98. 16's a 13. Struck him out. Brings up Burnett's 38 home runs for the big left-hander in 98. He's 0 for 1 today. Could tie things up here. 55's an 8 on a 7. Runners on first and second. An 8 on a 7 is a single, 1 scores, other to second. So the pitcher Woodall motors around and scores, and it's 3-1 now. John Jaha, 7 home runs. 42-14 is a walk. That loads him up for Nilsson. He had 12 home runs. And a 25's an 8 on a 5. Bases loaded. Single, runners advance 2 bases. That's on first, is out at third. And Jaha is. So they're going to get him at third. 2 runs will score. Jaha is going to be out 9-5. And that's 2 down. Nilsson at first. And it's a tie ball game, 3-3. And here's Grissom, 43, a 29, and that is a strikeout. Wise a strikeout, so Traxel strikes him out. Second time today for Grissom. Brew Crew tied up, though, 3-3. Bottom of the third, we go. Here's Mark Grace. 65-35, he'll foul out to the catcher. 0 for 2 day for Grace. Here's Blauser. Singled his first time up. 24-13. Struck him out. Momentum shift. Going back to the Brewers now. 15-8 for Majewski. +8 versus lefty. So that's going to be a single. 2-out single. Hernandez, 53-20. Second baseman Vina is an 8. So that will be a 4-3 ground out. He'll make that play because of his good fielding prowess. Top of the fourth. 3-3 ball game. Valentine, 12-25. Grounds out to the second baseman. Brings up Hughes. 35-38. Ball 1. And a 55 is an 8. 8 on an 8. And I believe that's a single. It is. Brings up the pitcher spot, Woodall. Singled his first time up, so decent with the bat here, but he's going to strike out on his 24-13. 2 down. Top of the order, Vina, 61-42. And hit by pitch. Again, another hit batter. And it's Vina again. Gets hit twice by Traxel. A little bad blood there. Brings up Cirillo. 36-33. And that's going to end the inning on a pop out to short. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Still 3-3 ball game. Scott Service to lead off. 51-36, and that's a ball. 53-18, shortstop. Check on the shortstop, Valentine. That's going to be an error on the shortstop, as he's not the best fielder in the world. So that brings up Traxel with Service at first. He's going to bunt. Try it again. 31's a 9, and that should be a good bunt. And it is. Double check here. He's a -2 versus, or +1. Excuse me, +1 versus lefties. So it's a good sack. Moves Service over to second. Here's Alexander. He is halfway through the cycle. Single, double. And a 14, a 30. So he flies out to left. 2 down for Morandini. Runner in scoring position. He is 2 for 2, 2 singles. And a 36-33. That's going to be the end of the inning. Pops up to third. So top of the fifth. 3-3 ball game. Here's Burnitz. Burnitz has left the building. That is gone. Breaks the tie. Single, now a homer for Burnitz. 2 for 3 day. 2 RBIs. It's 4-3 Brewers. They had that wraparound swing. I always remember that. 34-31 for Jaha. So another fly ball deep to center, but it's going to be caught by Hernandez. 2 down, or 1 down. Here's Nilsson. 53-17. Right fielder. Sosa. Not a good fielder. So it's a single and an error on Sammy Sosa. Single, and he reaches second on an E9. So runner second with 1 out for Grissom. 35-13. Grissom has 3 Ks today. So 2 down for Valentine. 36-33. Runner on second. That's going to be a pop-up to short. But the Brewers break the tie. It's 4-3. Bottom of the 5th. Sammy Sosa at the plate. Whoa, he does it again. I've been counting all those leaners. Anytime it's a leaner, it would have gone over anyway. It was barely leaning. So Sosa does it again. 2 games in a row. 2 home run games in a row now. And that ties it back up 4-4. 7 home runs now for Sosa. Here's Grace. He's had a tough day. 25s and 8. Does he get off the snide here? No. 8 on a 12. And he does. That is a single. Still a single. So brings up Blauser. 65-35. Fouls out to the catcher. 1 away from Majewski. 16-28. 28's a ground out to short. Runner to second, though. Grace to second. 2 down. Runner in scoring position for Hernandez. And a 34-31. It's going to be a fly ball to center. Caught. But we have a tie ball game again. 4-4. Top of the 6th. And it's 8-9-1 for the Brewers. Bobby Hughes, 63-34, and that's a strikeout. Brings up the pitcher spot. I think they are going to go with a pinch hitter. Let's see here. Traxel, the righty. Jeff Jenkins. I'd rather have him up with somebody on base as opposed to nobody on base. But Jesse Levi, maybe, is that how you say his name? Levi? Darren Jackson. Let's see. Maybe we will go with, I don't know. No. Neufeld. Let's go with, let's give old Jesse Levi here an opportunity. He's a left-hander. 26-24. He's not going to do it. He's going to ground out to second. All that thought for nothing. Brings up top of the order. Fernando Vina with a 0. And a 51's a 6, and that'll be a double. So Fernando doesn't get hit that time, but he hits the ball. Cirillo, 25, is an 8. And Traxel has faced over his minimum. Batter's face, 27, so he's going to be a 6. And that was an 8 on a 6. With the runner on second. It doesn't really matter. Single runner scores. S is out, though. But Vini is not an S. Breaks the tie. RBI single for Cirillo. 5-4 ball game. Here's Burnett's. They're going to risk it. Try to get out of this inning. It's a 12-25. 25 on a 7. Or actually a 6. Runner on first. 25. It doesn't matter. Why am I trying to change it? It's 25. So it's a 4-3 ground out. But the Brewers go back and forth a little bit. 5-4 ball game. And I'll have to bring in a new pitcher, and that's going to be... Let's see, who'd they bring in the real game? It was Reyes and Wickman. Let's go with, I'm not sure I like Reyes. Let's go with Wickman. So Wickman he is a right-hander and a 10. Facing Scott Service. 1 for 2 on the day. 22 is an 8. 8 on a 17, though. That's going to be an out. That's going to be a fly out to left field. And the Cubs will now go to their bench. Let's go with Brant Brown. Brant Brown grabs a bat, comes out. He is a left-hander. Facing the righty Wickman. 21's a 13, and he strikes out. So 2 down. Here's Alexander. Manny Alexander, 15, a 10. 10 on a 12. And believe it or not, that's a 24, so it's a ground out to short. We'll go to the 7th with a new pitcher for the Cubbies. They went with Foster, Mulholland, Patterson. And I got Mulholland, and they also went with Pisciotta. I'm going to say it's Pisciotta. So those are the only 2 that I have. Let's go with Pisciotta. He pitched in the last game, but he's going to pitch again. Pisciotta. Right-hander and an 8. Facing the righty Jaha. 44. An 8. On a 44 is an 8, and he is -2 versus righties. 8 on a 10. Single. Leadoff man is aboard for David Willie Nelson, or Nilsson. 12-25, and that's going to be a double play, 4-6-3. Big double play ball. Brings up Grissom. He's had a tough day. 3 strikeouts. 26-32. He flies out to right field. So he gets the bat on the ball. Stretch time, but we're not going to look at a card today. A little tight on time, so. Bottom of the 7th, Morandini Facing Wickman, 22 is a 7, and that's a single. For Morandini, he is on. And brings up Sosa. Can he go for 3? Almost. 65. That's a 35. He's going to foul out. To the catcher. Almost a 3-home run game. For Sammy, but not to be. Brings up Grace. Hit and run is on. For Mark Grace, 55s and 8. Hit and run 8 on an 8. Single runner to third. And S is out, but Morandini cannot be an S. So hit and run works. First and third with 1 out for Blauser. 14, a 30. And that's going to be a fly to left. How deep is it? It's a 56. And then we have Morandini, speed-wise, is a 16. 56, 66, 72. And left fielder, Nilsson. Arm is a 30. So that's going to be a 30 or 40, 42. It is going to be an automatic sac fly because it's going to be higher than 36. It was 72. Yeah, 42. So, sac fly for Blauser. RBI for him. That makes it a 6 or a 5-5 ball game, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. Ties it back up. The Cubbies tie it back up. 5-5. Here's Majewski. And he'll fly to center. We'll go to the 8th inning. Both pitchers will, or Pisciotta's going to come back out. Here's Valentine. We got a tie ball game. 6-6. 5-5, excuse me. 5-5. 41 is a 28 for Valentine. So he grounds out to short. And the catcher, Hughes. 1 for 3 on the day. 15 is an 8 on a 9. Single. Single for Hughes. And back to the bench we go for a pinch hitter. Let's go with Jeff Jenkins this time. Jeff Jenkins. Jeff with a G. And a 26-13. He strikes out. Big strikeout there for Pisciotta. Vina, he is 1 for 2. 41, 24, and that's going to be a ground out to short. Nothing doing for the Brewers in the 8th. They'll go to Reyes. Rafael Reyes. He's got that W on there. Don't like that. He's got the bottom half of the order. Hernandez. Coming up first, 54, a 32, fly to right field. Service, 55 is an 8. But -7 versus righties. 8 on a 16. That's going to be a fly to center. So now the Cubbies will go to the bench. They're going to go with Glenn Allen Hill. Glenn Allen Hill, 20 home runs, 41, 24. Grounds out to short. And we'll go to the ninth inning. All tied up, 5-5. Mulholland will come on now for the Cubs. And he's got Jeff Cirillo to deal with first. 2-3-4. 52-27. He grounds out to third. Here's Burnett's homered. His not last time up, but he has homered today. Singled and homered. 2 for 4. 63-32. Fly to right field. So 2 down. Here's Jaha. 31-14, and he gets aboard. The go-ahead run is that board, John Jaha. Man, you might think about pinch running. Because he is slow. Let's do it. Darren Jackson's going to pinch run. Pinch runner. So he is fast. Jaha's going to come out. I'm going to go ahead and put Loretta in at first, because he will be coming in. I'll just go ahead and put him in the lineup now, so we don't forget about it. So we got Nilsson up, Jackson at first. 2 down, though. And 12-25. That's going to be the end of the inning. A ground out to second. So pinch runner does not do anything. Bottom of the ninth. Bottom of the ninth. And we go, and I don't know that they're going to stick with Reyes to start the inning out. See how that goes. Manny Alexander, top of the order. 26-13, a strikeout. A nice way to start it off. Morandini, 3 for 4 day. 23-26, so he grounds out to second. 2 down. Here's Sammy. Can he walk it off here? 21. If it was 11. Oh, man, but he strikes out. So a nice inning for Reyes. We'll go to the 10th. Tied up, 5-5. Grissom, 14, a 30. Flies out to left. Valentine, 61-30. Flies out to left. Bobby Hughes. Bobby Hughes gets a hold of one, and it is going to be gone. Let's see, 15. As long as he doesn't have an H. He's got a G, but not an H. So Bobby Hughes, the unlikely Bobby Hughes with a home run. 3 for 5 on the day for the number 8 batter in the lineup, Bobby Hughes. And they're going to go back to the bench because the pitcher spot is up. They're going to go with Mark Newfield. Newfield. $52-27. That'll be a ground out to third, and that's the end of the top of after the 10th inning, but the Brewers take the lead. 6-5. And they're going to bring in to save it. I guess Wickman was their primary closer. Kind of messed that up, but they're going to go with, in this game, they're going to go with Myers. Mike Myers. So Mike Myers, a lefty, facing Mark Grace, a left-hander, but a tough lefty at that. You're not going to take Grace out. 63-31, fly out to center. Brings up Blauser, Mr. Jeffrey Blauser, 1 for 3, single sac fly, RBI. 53-20. Fernando Vina's an 8. So that will be fielding 1, but that's going to be a single. Instead of an error, it's a single. So Blauser aboard with 1 out. Brings up Majewski. 64-13, 2 down. He strikes out. Brings up Jose Hernandez. They're down to their last out here. And 45 as it trickles over. So he walks him. We have first and second with 2 down. Runner in scoring position for Scott Service. 1 for 4 on the day with a single. 64-13. He struck him out. Myers strikes out 2 in the inning. Does allow a couple base runners. Got a little dicey there, but he survives. And Brewers win at 6-5 as they won the real game 11-2. Let's total up the hits here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hits for the Brewers. They did have an error. And the Cubbies had an error as well. Sammy Sosa out there in right field. Hits for the Cubs, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the first inning. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 hits for the Cubs, but only managed 5 runs. 2 home runs by Sosa, as he ends up going 2 for, 6? 2 for 5. 2 for 5, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. So he is 23 for 64. 7 home runs through 14 games. 7 home runs through 14 games. Not too bad. He's probably on a 10 home run pace. I'm not sure how many games they played in June, but he's probably right around there, 10 home runs, which is what I was hoping to get, 10 home runs. So we'll see. We'll see. Next game up is with these Brewers again. Let me check it real quick here. June 17th is Milwaukee. Final game of the 3-game series with the Brewers. So please join me again for the next game, and that will be it, the Brewers. And so until then, take care and God bless.